Hey there kids, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we have a very special episode. We're finally starting to review rocks and minerals and stones and all that fucking garbage. We're finally incorporating that into the show. Some of you said you wanted to see it like on some polls that we posted on this channel. We post a lot of polls in the community tab, so if you want to be part of any of those, you just go on. It helps B3 decide what he's going to play on Twitch, and helps us decide what kind of specimens and things we're going to look at here on Safari Sam. But today we're finally moving into minerals. We got a big rock collection that we're going to try to cover everything in. So today we have a pretty unique looking specimen. It is the Dalmatian rock. It is right here, and honestly, it's a very interesting little fucker. So this mineral specimen got the nickname Dalmatian rock simply because of the way it looks. It's kind of white with the black spots. It looks like a fucking Dalmatian dog. Now, what came first? The dog or the mineral? Like, almost certainly the mineral, right? They bred the dog, that wasn't naturally occurring. Dalmatians are a bred, guided evolution of a wolf, and these rocks are just naturally occurring, So, that means that the Dalmatian dog almost certainly existed first. This was, almost certainly existed second. I'm retarded. This almost certainly existed first, and was likely discovered even before the Dalmatian was a thing, but the nickname likely came later. Right? Its real name is Orbicular Rhyolite. Now, Orbicular Rhyolite is actually an igneous rock, which is very interesting because a lot of people call it Dalmatian jasper, but it's not jasper. It's not fucking jasper at all. I don't know why exactly it has jasper as one of its nicknames, because it's not jasper. It's igneous. So it's completely retarded. Jesus Christ, you're telling me I can't call something retarded anymore? Well, how am I supposed to let people know I think something's totally, fucking gay? I can't say gay? So this rock here is usually found in Mexico. This specific specimen is definitely from Mexico. In fact, I picked it up myself. Mexico, and just Central and South America in general, is actually where I picked up most of my rock and mineral specimens. It's also where I picked up most of my STDs. So, that's a fun little fact. So, the spots on this mineral, which are also often called orbs, likely occur when molten lava reacts with little fragments of rock known as xenoliths. And these little fuckers, rhyolites specifically is what I mean, are very fine grained, which makes them pretty hard to identify the composition of. You gotta use sophisticated chemical techniques. Do I know what those techniques are? Absolutely not. Will I be doing any additional research to figure it out? Hell no. Maybe once you all start supporting us on Patreon I'll start, but until then you can just go fuck yourselves. Google it, I don't give a shit. That being said, the main things that make up rhyolite are feldspar and quartz, two things that we'll be looking at down the line. But it's a very nice looking rock. I'm sure you could tell, all you geology nuts out there, this is obviously a tumbled and polished stone, which is something done to rocks to make them just look pretty for collectors, honestly. And it's very nice, but to be completely frank, I kind of prefer my mineral specimens looking like they just came out of the fucking ground. I kind of prefer to not have my stuff tumbled, but that's the easiest way to get it. And We ain't got no budget. All my rocks just fell. Oh, Jesus. And if you really take a gander at these, you can just really tell that it's a very unique rock. You don't really see stones like this around, especially, you know, polished like this. So it's something that's kind of a must-have for a rock collector. It's just a very interesting, you know, little mineral. Also, volcanic shit's just cool. So, you know, that makes it kind of extra valuable in my mind. Not that it's actually worth shit. Nothing in my life is worth a goddamn thing, including me. But there's it. Thank you all very much for turning, you know, into our freaking Dalmatian rock episode. You know, you're turning into these, then I guess thanks. Why do we still say tuning in? No one like tunes a TV anymore, right? Like that's not a. Is that more of a radio expression? If you would like to see us get more cool geological specimens like this one, please remember to support us on Patreon. We have access to a lot of rocks, and we can even get 20% off. So, you know, if you could help us out, we could get some of the rarer shit, which I think would be really fucking cool. We're trying to get some bismuth right now. We kind of want one of the larger chunks, but we can settle for a smaller one. But I'd really like to do an episode on bismuth because it's just gorgeous. But we've got a lot coming. We're going to do like some green aventurine, some pyrite, also known as fool's gold, jasper, bloodstone, leopard skin, rock, hematite, petrified wood is something we're going to work on. More plant fossilized shit. Tiger eye. Amethyst is an upcoming one, and I think you'll all really enjoy it. But yeah, we do want to do more geological specimens like this one, so please help us out with that. But that's it. Thank you all very much. Remember to support us on Patreon, and I suppose we'll just see you all next time when we do just something else. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to do it. You know, I don't know if all of you know this, but when I was actually originally trying to get into the industry, you know, as they call it, I actually wrote the script for a movie called 101 Dalmatian Rocks, and the studio told me it was really boring because the rocks didn't do anything. It was just about a guy who had a bunch of rocks and someone else wanted them, but he didn't want to give them to the person, and the studio was like, it's not that hard to get Dalmatian rocks, so we aren't super sure, you know, why the villain of the film wants them so bad, and also, is it some kind of parody of 101 Dalmatians? There's no jokes in it. But in actuality, I'd actually never seen 101 Dalmatians. So what I'm trying to say is I basically was the writer for 101 Dalmatians. Why are you all just fucking staring at me like that?